Now, if 2024 is the year you want to find your soulmate, yeah, land your perfect job, yeah, or buy the house you've always wanted, yeah, our next guest might have the answer.
Yes, by practising manifestation, Roxie Nafousi says it's possible to unlock your potential, harness your power, and most importantly, turn your dreams into reality.
And she's joining us now to share her top tips for getting started. Roxie, Happy New Year. Lovely to see you, gorgeous.
Happy New Year.
Now,
Happy New Year.
This, first and foremost, probably one of the best-looking books. That is aesthetically pleasing to me. Manifest, 7 steps to living your best life. So, 7 steps.
Yeah.
What do we need to do, babe? I want to live my best life.
Oh, my goodness, big question. OK, so manifesting, to explain, is using the power of your mind to change and create the reality you experience. And there's lots of misconceptions about manifesting. So some people think that manifesting is just visualising what you want or thinking really hard or thinking really positively and waiting for it to come to you.
Is that not what it is?
It is not. It is not, Ryan. I'm so sorry, it's not that easy.
Oh, please.
And Rox, you know, everybody starts their New Year's resolutions in 2024, and that's when we think we should be doing everything. And you know, life does get so busy. You forget, don't you? But how often should we be manifesting and making these changes?
So I always say that manifesting is a lifestyle, and my 7 steps are really kind of a life guide, and it's all about, you know, empowering yourself, understanding that you are worthy of receiving abundance and love and happiness and joy. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone. There's lots of different elements to it. But as we come into the new year, we have this really unique opportunity to use that feeling of excitement, motivation. It's such an amazing opportunity for fresh starts and beginnings.
So, Rox, do you do this daily then? Is this a daily routine for you? Is it like a habit? It's like brushing your teeth?
Yeah, it's just once you understand the steps, it is just the way that you conduct your life, because what you're doing is you're changing your mindset. And so it changes the way that you approach everything that you do.
Literally everything you do.
Everything, the way you treat yourself, the habits that you commit to, your relationships with other people. So it's such an empowering practice that is guaranteed to make you feel good.
So if it's not sort of what I just thought was like, oh, ask, believe, receive, all of that, what should we be doing? What's your top tips for people that are watching now? You know, like Joe said, it's the new year. Everyone's got their resolutions. It's that time to clean slate and go and get what you want. What should we all be doing?
So these are my top 3 tips for the new year specifically. So the first thing is to really reflect on 2023. So I think that, you know, when we're looking forward, it's just as important to look back. So for everybody watching this, you're going to have faced multiple challenges over 2023. And I think it's really important to look at them, identify them, and feel that sense of pride that you've overcome them, because overcoming challenges is a great thing. And then think about all the achievements that you made, no matter how big or small, and write them all down. Because again, it's going to give you that sense of
physically
confidence.
Do that.
Yeah, physically write a list of everything good that happened and everything you achieved, because we need that boost of, yeah, I did that, you know, and that's going to really empower us as we move forward. The second thing I would recommend is to create a vision board. So a vision board is a visual representation of what you want your life to look like, and essentially it's just getting down all your goals and intentions.
So, for example, if you said, we were talking at the top there, saying, you know, your soulmate, your dream job, your dream house, genuinely have a board in your house with your type of ideal man, your type of ideal house, just have these sort of stuck on there.
Exactly, and you don't have to use pictures. A lot of people think the vision board is lots of pretty pictures, but actually it's about being really specific. So the exact type of relationship that you want, the exact house that you want, the exact, you know, figure you want to earn next year, whatever it is, write it down and be specific. As humans, we need goals. We need to feel that we're working towards something to give us this sense of motivation, purpose, a reason to get up in the morning. It's really good, not only just for, you know, the manifesting process, but for our mental health as well.
You know, you said be specific. So do you mean, you know, not just saying, oh, I want a big house, I want a 6-bedroom house, but, like, you know, even design your own, like, wallpaper in your head, what each room is going to look like, that sort of thing?
Exactly. You know, what's the layout? What's the neighbourhood like? What's the colour of the front door? Really visualise it. You're actually priming your subconscious to help you reach that goal if you're specific about it. So you can't be really vague. It's not enough to just say, I want to be happier and richer and more successful. You know, be really specific specific about what you want.
So we've got them boards, we've done all of that, then you need to action that.
Exactly. So, like we said, you can't just visualise it and wait for it to happen. So step 3 for everybody listening or watching would be to create an action plan. So you've got these goals, you know what you want. How can you then take steps backwards and think about, how am I going to get myself there? What do I need to do? And what habits do I need to commit to daily to help me get there and help me grow?
And, you know, we've spoken before. I met you quite a while ago, didn't I, on my friend's body camp. It was amazing. And you were very into your self-love then, weren't you? You were always talking about how you... Because I think I was going for a bit of a confidence thing at the time, and you were saying, you know, self-love is very important. So how important is self-love to start all these journeys like this?
I think it's the most important thing. You know, I always say the secret of manifesting is that we manifest what we believe we are worthy of receiving. So if we don't believe fundamentally that we're worthy of love and happiness and success, it's going to be really hard to attract it into our life. So this is so deep, you know, self-love is so deep-rooted in this practice.
So I've listened to all of those things. I remember years ago when Rhonda Byrne brought out The Secret and things like that. I loved that, and the sort of law of attraction, things like that. So if I follow these 3 steps, every single day, what should I be getting up in the morning and doing?
Well, I'd say follow those 2 steps, but then also follow my 7 steps. But, you know, what you'll do is you'll wake up and, let's say, you'll commit to a morning routine because you know it's going to make you feel good and put you in a positive mindset, and that might include repeating positive affirmations, you know, just saying to yourself as you wake up, today is going to be an incredible day. I'm open to opportunity. I love the person that I'm becoming. Starting your day with a really positive mindset, perhaps getting some exercise in, some morning movement, and then looking at the way that you know, approach every day and every decision you make. So I always say, before you make any decision, ask yourself, is this the most self-loving choice to make? And that might be about whether you're saying yes to too many things or saying yes to things you don't want to do. You know, it's really in everything.
I had to do some of that self-talk last night, and I was on the treader at the gym, and I was self-talking. I had to keep telling myself, like, you're worthy. And I tell you what, I woke up today a totally different person. It does work. But
it's the same for me, actually, because you were doing a lot of self-talking when we were in bed while we were trying to watch The Traitors, and I was like, could you mind, please? And I've woke up this morning with the ump. This is... I know, I've seen her visual board, her mood board. There's a picture of me on it.
I am not going to lie. No, I've never denied it. But you've got little Wolfie, I've got little Reggie. And one thing we've got to do is we've got to teach our kids, haven't we? We've got to teach our kids self-love, and we've got to put that into them. So you've got another book out, which is all about helping children as well.
That's right. So Manifest for Kids, 4 steps to being the best you. And the 4 steps are understanding emotions, so really helping kids how to navigate those tricky emotions like fear, anger, sadness. And I give them a toolbox to introduce them to things like affirmations, breath work. You'd be surprised, the younger kids really love the breath work.
Yeah.
And then step 2 is all about self-belief and confidence. Step 3 is gratitude. And step 4 is goal setting. And I'm really trying to encourage children to develop this positive mindset and kind of attitude that's really going to help them throughout their lives. And, you know, with my son, Wolf, he's too young for the book, so the book is really aged 7 and up. But, you know, and he's 4.5. But since he could talk, I've been doing this thing. And every night before bed, I say to him, what was the best thing that happened today? And I get him to think about it. And I go, and what was another thing? And what was another thing? And I'm basically training him to focus on the good. And even last night, he said to a friend of mine was with us, and he said, Gracie, what was the best thing that happened to you today?
So he's asking other people.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's working.
You passed it on. You passed it on. Honestly, Rox, good luck with the book. It's absolutely beautiful. I definitely want one of these. I'm going to get one of these. Good luck with everything.
Yeah, it's so good to see you achieving all these things. It's been great.
Come back and see us soon.
Really good to see you grow.
Thank you, Rox. Thank you.